I wanted to draw your attention to this scene. I think it's a good scene for screenwriters or people who are just who want to write stories. Something special about this scene is we learn so much, and like pretty much every scene in this movie, it does triple and quadruple duty. It does like seven different things over the course of one scene. And a lot of the time, a lot of scenes only do one or two things, but this scene, it seems to, for me, it exceeds expectations. There's just so much going on in this scene. Like when it starts, like it sets the tone early with the music. The music, literally, when it comes on, it says pensive music starts. So let me just play that for you.
Pop was here. Pop was here.
So rule number one, the first thing we find out in this scene, we find out he has a child. Child has passed away, buried here, and his wife literally lives in the house right where the child is buried. So done without any communication, just scenes, just him with the flowers and the baby's hand. You know what I mean? It's elegantly done. And then, like when they introduce Annie and she has a conversation with him, she knows him so well. I mean, she hasn't seen him in what I think they said 7 years, but she knows him so well that him coming back to purchase the juke joint, is not reputable. It's not honest. And so he stole a bunch of money so that he could pay for the mill. And she just calls him out on it immediately. And, instantly we get the history between these two characters. Very nice. Very well done. Um, there's something that, I mean, it's funny because, like, when you get into the sequence, when you get onto the sequence when they go inside, and the
I
sequence
can't
that's
believe you
talking
picking
about
this
the
Maple Leaf
money,
shit. Smoke, give me my money for.
and she says, "Give me my money before I cut your black ass." This conversation is an important. It's important for like the story overall because money is an important player over the picture and its value and fake money versus real money and just how each of these two characters see the world. They've had this conversation dozens of times, and it's a major disagreement between the two of them. But it doesn't destroy their relationship. It's just another part of it. And one of the things that I enjoy about this sequence is when he's like, "Oh well, I just want to, I was hoping you'd cook for us." And she just goes, "Elijah, like, honestly, tell me what's going on." And then he confesses his love. Now that's interesting for a number of reasons because he's one of the leads and he's confessing love. Not just confessing love, but at, I don't know, 20 minutes into the movie. And early love confessions are never good from a screenwriting perspective. Never good. Because that means that the writer is telling you that they don't have time to get to this later. So they're telling you now, which usually means something bad's going to happen to the character. Because like just think of every romantic comedy you've ever seen. The love confession comes at the end. It comes at 2 minutes before the movie ends. So when a character confesses love early, especially a man, problems. Let's just play this scene because I love the
Just power. And only money can give you that.
You fool. All that war, whatever the hell's he been doing in Chicago. Are you back here in front of me? 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, and a brain that work. How you know I ain't afraid? I work every route my grandmama taught me to keep you and that crazy brother of yours safe. Every day since you've been gone.
this is the other thing. Annie is magic. Another thing developed that we learned in the story, maybe the third thing we learned in the story. So, the death of a child, arguments over money, love confession. Money is the only route to power. She says, "No, I got magic." And then it becomes not just a love confession, but then right after it becomes a sex scene. You see what I'm saying? This scene is so layered. There's so many things going on in this scene, and what's so funny is that the acting is so good that you'll probably forget about the other stuff, especially if you're watching the movie for the first time. You're not going to catch all of the amount of detail because there's so much going on right here. So I just really love it. But check this one part out, because like right here, when they cut to the house, to the see this shot right here, when they cut to the house, then we hear Miles Canton's character Sammy vocalizing, and he goes ah. Now the reason why it's cool, it's a good cut, and it just feels good. It just feels good just hearing it. But at the same time, I also want you to consider what that actually is, because the characters we just saw, Annie and Smoke, getting busy. So that's a climax. That's a man's climax, is what that is. Just consider it. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep pushing out these videos for Sinners. I really like this movie. This movie is it's really something special. I hope it gets the attention it deserves. I hope other movies get pushed to the side and this movie gets all the attention. I kind of it's a favorite. Um, it's just so well done. And yeah, I'll just talk to you guys again soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.